Today we're going into the robotics industry's best of 2025. Now it is only July and we're coming into August, but I would say that most likely you guys want to talk about the automated products that they have on sale. Now this is something you guys should check out yourself. So robotaxis obviously you can't buy, but things like automated cars are coming in and they're actually buyable now. The flying cars are coming in soon. Very soon, funny enough. They're trying to make air travel in a car available from like 2028 to 2030, especially in places in China. Now, this is privately owned and operated right now, and the scale of this is huge. But again, we don't have the airspace, we don't have the capacity to have flying cars. If you think about it like a cake, you've got like cars on the bottom, you've got flying cars over there with other things like parachutes, for example, parachuters, paragliders, all of those types of like extreme sports, I guess, skydiving, etc. Then you've got the top, which is planes, right? Planes, jets, etc. So there's no real airspace for flying cars. Now, we've got the robots, of course, the automated robots that are self-controlled and self-upgradable by AI using the environment, and they are already out for all of you out there in households. So remember when I talked about the most important part here, which is being the consumer that is patient. Be patient, because you need to kind of fix the bugs first. And when you're an early adopter into these things, there are all kinds of problems. Think about a robot trying to cut steak, for example. So it's trying to cut steak, and then there's a kind of bug or glitch in the system where it cuts the steak maybe wrong to a different size. Now, you think that that's a small thing, right? You can just give it to the father of the household and he would like the biggest steak. But it isn't a small mistake, because it's actually a computational problem that leads to bigger problems in the future. Now, this can lead to anything. For example, killing people. Now, that sounds like, whoa, Alistair, you just went 0 to 100 right there. It was chopping things up and now it's killing people. But yeah, bugs in the system can create those kinds of problems. So a computational problem and a bug in the system can literally kill you. So this may seem like a crazy example. It isn't. This is very real when it comes to humanoid robots, etc. It's not a Terminator dystopia, so to speak, but it is important to understand. So for all of you out there, with everything you're doing, in terms of the robotics industry, we have more on the channel, of course, coming soon. These are the most important parts that you need to understand. And if I'm just going to go through it for you as a bit of wisdom for the end, it is to not be the earliest adopters, because that's the most expensive, and this is the time where people love to be early with the tech to kind of show off. So that's like the YouTubers, etc., right? You see that they get review models and they show off things. And then you've got the next point of that, which is the adopters. Then you've got the mainstream audience that comes in after that, seeing the adopters of this. So there's less bugs. Now it's mainstream. So there's mainstream, which is like buying Nike shoes at retail price, for example. And then you've got the next point of that, which is to be like Chinese mainstream, we'll call it. But it's like really mainstream to the point where everything, including your cell phone or microphone, is way cheaper, because they're able to create parts cheaper and cheaper and cheaper because they have enough money, and they're using it in a way where things are automated to creating the product faster. You guys see? And then it leads to a kind of post mainstream where it kind of goes out of fashion and new technology is replacing it. You guys got that? So that is a bit of wisdom for all of you guys. You are better off being mainstream or post-mainstream, depending on how long you can wait. So patience is a virtue right now.